The two young brothers on Two Brothers Same Mother podcast are not professionals. Their thoughts, ideas, and theories expressed on this podcast are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
So welcome everybody to another episode of Two Brothers Same Mother. Trying to figure out my mic situation over here. There you go. All right. I got my other brother in the house. We call him Smoke. He's from on the coastal Georgia. Finest. Military brother, met him back in 01. So this is a 21-year brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? So he's been my bro since day one when I met him. Day one. You know, when you meet people and it's like, oh man, you got dog in you, bro. You got dog in you. Because most times you meet people and they trying to be cool with you. Now he was like, hey, who you? Who you be? What's your name? What's up with you? That's how it was, man. But everybody, Will's on, he's MIA. But tonight we get the pleasure of having one of our guest hosts. He'll frequent the show, if y'all love him, because you know how y'all do us. We still need our views, and y'all still on snooze. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna introduce you now, man. My brother, not from the same mother, but we cut from the same cloth. Give it up for Mr. Trail Nobles. What up, though?
What's happening?
What's up, man?
What's bad? What's ugly? And all in between.
Yeah, it can be wrapped all in the same package sometimes. We know that for sure.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate you keeping this thing rolling. You know, we was thinking about calling it, giving a hiatus for a week or whatever. And then I was like, no, man, because we can introduce other people that can be guest hosts. Because, we love the podcast, but we don't want to be tied to it to where, it interferes with us trying to take a break. So I was like, man, I got to put my other bro on this one. I said, let me go and do this because, for one thing, the man's funny. He's super smart, man. He's like one of the world's greatest dads, man. And, when our kids call us uncles and, it really means something, bro. And, my family, I know your family. Mom said, what up? I told her you was going to be guest hosting this week. She said, oh, he is? Tell him I said hello. I ain't seen him in so long. I know they're doing good. So, it's good to have you, man. So what we do is we enter the show in this thing called Home Life. So it's up to you, man. You want to speak on your home life? What was good this week? You know what I'm saying? You hit a milestone this week.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I went back to work for the first time since, last year. I say around December sometime.
Yeah, because
got cleared by a doctor on Wednesday to go back because of some surgeries that I had. So yeah, I'm back in the game for a while. I got bills too.
Hey man, we all got bills, but we kicked it last summer, man. We went up to Charlotte, man, because Charlotte's like the middle point for us. I go up 85. He goes over the river and through the woods because he's over there by the coast. And man, North Carolina is trash for their highway system.
Oh yeah, the roads too.
It's some of the most. If a deer could hit me at any moment, that's what North Carolina highways look like. Like Bambi is lurking. So I'll be like, man,
it got to be the same way in Georgia and Kentucky though.
Well, no, because we got major interstates that link every major town or coastal or whatever. Because of course, Kentucky has no coast, but even when you go to Land Between the Lakes, is one of our biggest bodies of water. You got highways to get there, cuz you got a major interstate. North Carolina, you got US 31. US
Oh my
31 is
God.
trash. It is trash. I'm like, man, and I'm so paranoid. My eyes are already big, but you got to think about. We leave super dark in the morning, and then if we go there on the holidays, man, people be out hunting. So man, it could
Oh
be
yeah.
10 o'clock in the morning. All of a sudden, you see a deer run across the road. Ain't nobody have time for
Yeah.
that,
And the dog's right behind.
man. Hey, how much coffee I need for this? You know what I'm saying?
For real.
It's
Yeah.
bad, man. You gotta hit him with one of these when you have to do that. You gotta hit him with a
Bruh.
because it's stupid, man. It is
Oh
stupid.
yeah. 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 I mean, the boys be wilding out early in the morning. I don't know who the hell wants to wake up and do that early in the morning, but some people can't. I try not to be out of bed before 12. So
Oh man, listen, we ain't gonna
on
talk about
weekends.
that. Look, we ain't gonna talk about that because we remember back in the day when we all had to get up early. Somebody always had to be woken up to go to work.
Yeah.
I ain't saying on that. I ain't saying on that.
Well, I was late going to work on night shift. That's what it is.
Look, up all day.
Never in a rush.
Look, we
Yeah,
up all
don't
day
never be
trying
in
to
a
act
rush.
like it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be there for 12 hours. I mean, really? For what? Then you gonna hold me over later because then we got a nursing report. So I ain't gonna get out of there till about 8 o'clock.
Man, look, I know how it is, man. That medical life is something different. So for me, I celebrated my 17th year anniversary married to an awesome woman who is a pit bull in a
Congratulations, my
dress.
guy.
I love her, and he just said Alicia's his guy. Why? Because they knew each other growing up. So that's the crazy thing. Okay, there's two things about marriage that you know there's a God. First of all, her first car came from Clarksville, Tennessee. Everybody that's on here from where I'm from, Clarksville, you can literally spit to Clarksville where we grew up. And then I met him in 2001, not knowing that they knew each other. Their families know each other and everything. So I was like, man, this is great. This is something right here. You know what I'm
And
saying?
they get stationed at the same bases.
At the same base, man. So anytime I wasn't around or things was going on, I always had, backup, because, people back in the day, man, we were all in our 20s, everybody was wilding, and it was just a crazy time. But we all had fun. We all had fun. So I'm thankful. Love my baby, 17 years, man. These crazy kids that are awesome kids, but I call them crazy because I see things nobody else see. And I just laugh at them sometimes. You gotta laugh at your kids, man, sometime when that's maybe something that you did growing up, or they did, or your wife did when she grew up. And it's funny to see that all happen again, man. But right now, what we're gonna do is, man, we're gonna jump into WOT, and that's our segment what we call "What's Out There." So we go to the news outlet.
Oh,
Again,
that's my favorite subject right here.
we're not gonna talk about it, but here's the caveat: is it real news or no news? So I'll say
Okay.
a title, and you'll say, "Oh, that's real news." When you say it's real news, we'll dive into that, and we'll figure out is it real news or not. So last episode we talked about a dog that barked himself out of his sleep, and we were talking about, yeah, man, because there's been times where I've snored and woke myself up, and I look over and there's two eyes in the dark looking at me like, "Oh yeah, that's you." So we're gonna get into it right now. Get my face ready. All right, here we go. Nope. And then sometimes I won't speak about things that are sad or the country's dealing with.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let those ride, bro, because this is not the type of party.
That's fine.
Yep, can't do that. Can't do that. Okay. Here's somebody we know. Warren Buffett, the Buffster. His charity lunch drew $19 million bid. Real news, no news.
No news. It could have been his
Make me look good.
Hey, that dude loaded.
Man, hey, like a 38. Man.
Hey, I'm telling you.
All right, here goes the big one. Yellowstone flooding rebuild could take years. Real news, no news.
Ooh.
How you
See,
feel
that got
about
to do with
national parks?
environment. That got to do with environment and climate. So I'm gonna say that's real news. I think that's some real news.
Let me dive into it. And my thing's taking all
Okay.
the load. Come on. All right. We're not gonna dive into the news. We'll just keep going to we'll go and just say real news, no news. So okay.
Now, if I know something, I can speak about it, right?
Yeah. If you know something, let it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go too deep, but yeah, I know a little.
All right, bro. Here go one. Don't you laugh. Don't you
Boy,
laugh.
I think I know what you about to say, boy. I'm itching. I hope it's what I'm thinking.
I call him President B, but everybody else call him President Biden.
Yes, sir.
Skill while getting off bike. Not riding bike, but getting off. Doing his exit from the bike.
Bro, I watched that video so many times.
Was it a leg cramp? Was it being OLE? And that's old, y'all. When you old,
Yeah.
you get beyond a certain age, old doesn't apply no more. It turns into OLE. You old, like English.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Just that's real news. I watched it. Okay, yeah, I laughed a little bit. But at the same time, with him being old, that's real news because if that man really injured, that's a problem.
You know how long it takes for them to recover from a hip contusion, fracture,
skin tear.
Man, listen,
Ooh, bro.
listen,
all month.
Listen, that boy out for the count. You hear me?
Hey,
he is out for the count.
I looked at it. I was like, dang, all y'all just gonna stand around for real, huh? Okay.
All right. Look.
Come on, Joe. Get on up. Get on up. I love Joe. I like Joe.
Oh yeah, Joe, good people. Joe, good people. But, you know, Joe. I don't know what to say about Joe, bro. Like sometimes he's there, and then sometimes it's like, it's. But everybody remember this moment in life. Whether you was around your great grandparents, your grandparents, when they start getting a certain age, they'll start saying things, and they'll kind of tether off into something else we wasn't even talking about.
Yeah.
And he has those moments. I see it. I'm like, dude, somebody wave a fan and let him know, hey, no, you're going too far. Don't do that. So, but you hit me with that one, man. We definitely gotta go here with this.
I mean, he did something earlier this week too. So it's two things Joe did this week.
We got to hit Joe with the yell.
Oh no.
No.
Joe be wild,
right.
Man. And somebody got to help Joe.
That's right.
Whoever
I hope he sees it.
Whoever his immediate assistant is needs to get fired. Like that person. Like when he get out that bike, it should have been two people over there, hands on shoulders, hands on hips.
Bro, Joe need training wheels.
Man, he need one of them 3-wheel beach where he can just sit there and go,
hey, yes sir,
and smile because they just hit him up with the drugs.
They fixing to be pulling him around in an old radio flyway. That's where we at right now.
So okay, I don't know why they keep doing this. I guess because I have a love for the city. One firefighter dies in a fire in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's
real news, no news.
That's right.
That's real news.
That's real news.
I like I always like to spotlight the first responders, man. They don't get enough credit, because out of the 3 true first responders, which is police, fire, and medical, one of them get a bad rap, so people really don't talk about them like that. That's the reason why they always got to say first responders, so you can lump the blue in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being political. I'm just saying that's how you lump the blue in when you say first responders to keep everybody, happy and smiling. So here it is. Dude, listen to this. Pair, 2 people, charged with smuggling drugs to 5 states. Real news, no news. I
don't know. To me, it would be no news, but it'd be real news to the kingpin. He don't want to know how much money. He want to know how much money he lost.
Look.
he gonna know.
Yo, this is what that man be doing when he see that report. This is what he sound like. Bro, he gonna slap lost.
Yeah,
He gonna cuss everybody
yeah.
out.
He flipping.
How did y'all not?
And I mean, y'all ain't think about what y'all was doing, how y'all was transporting. Y'all just gonna be what they call it. It ain't a donkey. I can't remember what they call. Oh, the mule. It's a mule.
A mule, a
So
drug mule,
y'all
drug
mules,
mule. But
yeah.
here's the thing, though.
You drug mules don't know what you're doing.
But here's the thing, though. It was in Northern California. That's one of the biggest drug like you have a city called Weed, WEED, California. What do you think they do up there? They smoke.
Snoop Dogg stay in California. Enough said.
Man, they smoke. It's real up there, man. All right, let's. Oh no, I can't read that. Nope. All right, no, it was the gymnastic stuff, man. I can't read that, bro, because they handled that wrong. The whole Larry Nassar thing. It was
Oh
handled.
yeah. Them girls looking for like 1.5 billion, if I ain't mistaken, or 4 billion or something.
Bruh, because you got mental health, everything, the possibility of their careers after him. But man, it's just me. Certain people give off certain vibes. If you ever saw Larry Nassar, man, he gave off creeper vibes. Like
Oh, he
looked like if you that creepy looking, you got to be a scientist. You got to be working on animals. You can't be touching people. That's all I'm saying, because that's the way he looked. Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't tell you. I hate that shirt you got on. But okay, let's go to the next one.
You'll love it. You'll love it this year, especially in championship.
Oh no, y'all gonna be good, but them cards, we be trying, man. We good every other year.
As long as it ain't a Seminole, I'm good.
Oh no, I'm talking about the cards, man. Seminoles got the wrong coach in there. All right, let me see. We'll do two more. And then we'll get out of here and go to sports. Let's see. Okay, now you might have read this one. Okay, new floods hit Bangladesh, thousands marooned.
Oh, now I missed this.
Man,
I
this
did miss this.
is gangster.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think, like, because I was reading something about a whole, floods, earthquakes, all this happening, because it was an earthquake down in my zone, down around Georgia, down there around Brunswick and all that. From Maryland.
Yeah.
But back on the topic, in Bangladesh, they have it's too much going on. Like you got the floods, and you got all these wildfires and everything.
Yes,
you get nervous when you hear somebody say, "Oh, it's the last day." Oh,
yeah, man, it's crazy because in this one, man, they're actually sending army troops have been called in to rescue thousands of people stranded by massive floods that have ravaged northeastern India and Bangladesh, leaving millions homeless underwater, and they're in severe transport leaks. So right now it's 18 dead. So man, listen, we done took so much out of this earth, man. Mother Nature and God said, guess what? We're gonna take this thing back. We were talking about this today because I was going through my post on IG and I said something because I got the Black Fathers t-shirt I wore 2 years ago, and it's got the paw prints of all my kids with their name under. And in the post I said, you take care of what you've been blessed with. And a lot of times I think greed and money and power go into play, and it ends up affecting the majority of the people because only a certain percent can live the way them people think. So I don't know why I just said that.
You remember you were just talking about the old people?
Yeah.
That bill.
No, but the thing just popped up and told me that it's got 10 minutes left. Y'all got 10 minutes. I had it for an hour, bro. Like, you got a robot in here. Man, they ain't got a real person. That's a robot. Because, a real person go like, all right, man, you got another 20 minutes, man. Go ahead. I know it's 10 minutes. You got 20 minutes. This thing is, no, you're your meeting will end in 10 minutes. I said, bro, it started at 9 o'clock. It ain't but 9:32. And we started at like 9:14. See?
It's all good. Ain't no fuss. Ain't no fuss.
Oh, no, no,
Hey,
no.
dude.
It's funny, man.
Hey,
It's
hold on.
funny.
In your news, I'm surprised you ain't ran across it, but I'm sure you probably heard about it.
Go
How
ahead.
the new AI stuff is starting to respond to people and everything.
Hey, bro,
You might have that on the Zoom call.
let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. When you're talking to somebody and your phone responds, oh, they're listening, cuz. Oh, they're
Oh
listening.
yeah.
It's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. They're in tune to what we're talking about. But now, since we're talking about being in tune, let's talk about SOS. We ain't talking about save nobody. We talking about sports on sports. And guess what? This week past, Chef Curry got
Yes, Lord.
his illustrious Finals MVP, and he played like an MVP. Because the one thing I like about Steph is he allows other guys to be great, but when it's time for him to shoot whatever shots he's shooting, oh, he's gonna do his thing, man. And I've always loved it about him, but I think he gets vilified because he's a good dude. He ain't got
light
to be
skin.
the best. Well, I mean, you had to pull out the colorism. What you think, bro? What you think about Chef, man, and the Warriors, man, the Bay Area? I lived out there, man. I loved it out there. It was different.
Hey, I dig Steph Curry, man. I really do. And of course, my son loves him, you know,
Oh,
but I dig him. I respect the game. I'm a Laker fan, so of course I didn't want to see the Celtics win anything.
oh yeah.
First off, but yeah, man, I was hoping he got it. I was actually kind of nervous that he wasn't gonna get it because I was thinking the way that Wiggins was playing, that Wiggins could have possibly got
Hey, pause right quick.
it. What's happening?
I had to shoot it, man. Shots was fired in Boston. Go ahead.
That's cool.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, I actually thought that Wiggins could have possibly got it. I'm glad Steph got it because that's the only thing that I think he doesn't have.
Yeah.
But now he is. They are saying that he's the number 2 greatest point guard of all time.
Yeah, man. I heard even some OGs, man, was like, dude, he might have passed Isaiah, and Isaiah was a dog. Isaiah walked around in a game 6 as if somebody had shot him in the leg several times. And he was still out there with guys that were 3 and 4 inches taller, killing him, bro. Like, I ain't talking about just getting by. I'm talking about, man, putting in a face, making steals, one leg. He hopping around. I'm like, bro, they don't make people like that no more. You know what I'm saying? They just don't.
Oh no.
You know, but it's great basketball. But man, and to see Clay come back, and the funny thing is, and I've only heard a few people say it, he's only going to get stronger in the off season. He won't be what you saw. That man was over what? What was this, like 800 days, 900 days? He ain't play ball.
Yeah, it was a while.
So I'm just saying he's going to come back. It's going to even look more different next year because if Wiseman come back, he's already working out now. Wiseman. So if they can get that, keep him, and Kuminga comes back and he's healthy, and Jordan Poole don't fall off, and GP the second is still GP the second, bruh. If LA don't come with something like get rid of Russ, the only reason why I'm saying get rid of Russ is because you never knew what Russ can do because AD was hurt for most of the year. LeBron was in there. LeBron was trying to give him some pub, but when you got 4 dudes on your bench over 34, man, you're not gonna win nothing. What you trying to win?
No. And then my boy got to stay out of the street clothes. That's Charles Barkley said. Yeah.
I'm with. I got it.
I'm with the trade LeBron keep Russ though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, I would too, definitely, because you're gonna get more for LeBron than you will for Russ.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, we don't really know what Russ is doing because that's hard, man. Most teams he went to, they needed him, or he fit in because they were up-tempo teams. If you watch LA play, man, they're a half-court team because they want to go through AD and LeBron. That don't fit Russ's mentality, man.
I
They would
mean,
have fast breaks and they would pull it out. And I'm like, what are
would
you
you
doing?
would you trade AD for Clay?
Ah, yeah, I would honestly, because I mean that's a legit spot up shooter, and he can pump fake and take 2 steps and make a basket, and that's what they need. Because I was rooting for my little buddy Malik Monk, who my cousin CJ is close to, and his brother, I think it's Marcus Monk. Sorry if I say it wrong, but he knows all of them like personal, and just trying to get him bounced around. He's a heck of a shooter, but you won't know that because he's so athletic, and that's what they wanted to see initially. We need you to rim run, but when he was at UK, he could shoot. So now it's kind of a one of those things where it's like now you fit in this bucket. This is where you're gonna go. We want you to shoot. We want you to defend.
Yeah.
But sometimes
And back on Sunday. Knock out. Go ahead.
no. Sometimes he needs to go to the basket because the Joker got like a 46-inch vertical, and he's 6'5". So I mean, he gonna get a poster. We've seen him get posters.
Oh yeah, plenty of. Even when he was in Charlotte.
Oh, for sure. But you working for MJ, it's hard, man. That's hard. So, sorry, man. Clock's ticking down. We gotta take it down to low gear and get into what we gonna do next week. And I forgot what it's called, but it's called The Ride Home. We get on this ride home, man. So what you got coming up next week? I know you back at work, man, 2 days, taking them hard naps when you get off. But
yes, Lord.
Lord. So what's next week, man? One of the nephews, they footballing yet, or is still all just chill right now?
Yeah, one of your nephews, matter of fact, leave Monday. He got a camp he'll be in until Wednesday.
Yeah.
So he got that. Then he got to come back and go to the ECU camp that Saturday for that day.
Oh yeah.
And,
that was
the youngest one. Yeah, the youngest one gonna be
weird because of COVID, but he said he had a good time.
Oh yeah, he did. So it's gonna be that and just work this week pretty much, and hopefully I can make it throughout the week without not too much soreness and hopefully no pain.
Yeah, man. Whatever you can do for that, man. Just make sure I know you're gonna take care of yourself. This man's a nurse.
Oh yes, Lord.
He went to school. He's got papers. He's a nurse. He can, if you pass out in Walmart, it all depends on how he feels. He might can save your life, or he might act like he don't know nothing about medical nothing. So,
right.
It's up to you. But man, for me this week, not much. Big boy is still football practice. Still going on.
Yes, sir.
All this in summer school. Andrew is gonna choke me out about going to see Buzz Lightyear. It came out Friday. Every time he walks in here, that's all he's talking about. Dad, Buzz Lightyear's at the movie theater. I said, why you sound like a stalker son? It don't work like that, bro. Don't. Leave Pops alone, man. It's all good, man. Hey, but look, man, this has been another episode of Two Brothers, Same Mother. Introduced y'all to a guest host. This is Trail. We call him Smoke around here. Hey, man, y'all take care. Be blessed. And we'll see y'all, and we're going to hit the cheer on the way out.